Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do it on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. As somebody said in my comments yesterday, March seems like it was kind of far away, man, because April, these first 3 days have not been kind to me. I lost again yesterday. I had the Pelicans and I had the Pacers, and they both just didn't have it. Bounce back day, though, for me on a money making Thursday. Y'all know me, man. When we hit a cold stretch, that usually means there's an absolute heater on the back end of that, man, and we're trying to start that today. It's a smaller card, just 6 games. But y'all know the drill, man. We're trying to cook it up and try to smash it per usual. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site, including that NBA Player of the Day. We did drop it yesterday with the Pelicans, but we've hit 5 of our last 7 on that NBA Player of the Day. And I absolutely love today's NBA Player of the Day, fellas. Listen, I don't really do Play of the Month, Play of the Year, Play of the Week, anything of that nature. I just do a Play of the Day every single day. But if I were to do something like that, this play today, my NBA Play of the Day today, is probably one of my favorite plays thus far this season. Got to play the spot. Got to play the situation. I'm betting it pretty big tonight. If you want to bet it big with me, scoop it up over at Pickdawgz Premium. I also have a baseball play in there for y'all today. But y'all know the drill, man. We're finna cook up every single game on the card and try to smash it per usual. So without further ado, man, let's do exactly that. And let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. First game up. We got the Miami Heat at home, at the crib, laying 3.5 on the Philadelphia 76ers. The Sixers injury report is concerning here. Roster manipulation is going on here. We got to wait and see what's happening. I see Maxey, game time decision. Mo Bamba, game time decision. Tobias Harris, game time decision. And Joel Embiid, game time decision. We know the roster manipulation that the Sixers played the other day with Joel Embiid. They got fined for that, by the way. Shout out to the NBA for finally stepping in and doing something about teams doing that style shit. There's way too much money involved in these games to allow teams to do what they did with Joel Embiid the other day. And the Pistons kind of did it yesterday with Cade Cunningham as well. So it's that time of year you have to really diligently be watching the injury reports, and kind of a little luck got to go our way with some how these injury reports are shaking out. As you know, I post my plays in the morning to give. I have so many clients, so many people that tune in and watch this video. I have to give everybody enough time to get in. There's different time zones. People have jobs, all things of that nature. So that's why people ask me all the time, why do you post your play so early? It's because I have people all over the globe, different time zones and things of that nature that, I want to make sure get the plays in for the day. Listen, Sixers Heat. I want Miami here, and I'm 9 times out of 10 betting Miami here. But I'm probably not going to bet the Heat until like right before game time because of the roster manipulation and things going on with the Sixers. I need to know who the Sixers are going to have on the floor tonight. Let's play the if this happens game. I honestly believe Maxey, Harris, and Embiid all play for the Sixers tonight. They're going to get listed in around 4 o'clock, and the line's going to drop to damn near a pick 'em. And at that number, I really want the Miami Heat. If some of these guys get listed out, this number is probably going to balloon a little bit to like 6.5 Miami, and I'll probably leave it alone. But I do expect most of these guys for the Sixers to play as they try to ramp up and get ready for the postseason. But it's also that time of year for the Heat. The Heat usually start to cut it on around this spot in the season as well. I lean towards Miami laying the points here. I honestly believe we can get a better number later on in the day, though, once we find out what's happening with the injury news for the Sixers. We got the Knicks laying 3.5 on the Kings, man. We saw the news earlier this morning. Randall is done for the season. Huge blow for the Knicks, man. Huge blow for him. Anunoby's been out for quite some time as well. He is game time decision today. Knicks did win against the Kings last month, 98-91 in Sacramento. Kings are coming off a significant homestand. Um, Knicks looking for a bounce back game at home at the crib. I think this is a legitimate 50-50 game. I really do. And with that being said, I tell you guys all the time, in legitimate 50-50 games, I love attacking the plus money or B, having the points in my back pocket. And we know the Kings in this underdog role, well, that's where they thrive at. So I'm going to take the Kings here. The Knicks still really banged up. You know, they've lost some really close games recently. They're kind of seems like they're running out of gas. They're not at full strength. If they were, they'd be a different team, different monster, different animal. But we got to bet the teams that are on the floor tonight. And in all honesty, I know that Herter and Monk are out, but I still think the Kings are the better basketball team. And getting them as a dog, sign me up. We got my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, laying 11.5 on the Atlanta Hawks, man. Hawks on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. Hawks have been playing well. Hawks have been a much better ATS team recently. But I don't like this spot for them, man. Coming off a pretty significant home trip. We saw the Mavs get busy on them last game they played them. Or I shouldn't even say the Mavs. I should say Luka Doncic dropped 73 on them. I'm not totally in love with this game. I'm going to just call a spade a spade. Yes, I think fading the Hawks is very profitable. The worst ATS team in the NBA. Yes, the Mavs have been solid as sizable favorites this season. The thing is most of that has been on the road. The Mavs as double-digit home favorites, I just have PTSD. I'm going to just call a spade a spade. I have PTSD with the Mavs as sizable home favorites. Like, this is a game, in my mind, they win by 8. They should air out Atlanta. They should air them out. This should be a 15-plus win for the Mavs. I think they are head and shoulders the better basketball team, and it's not a great spot for the Hawks. But being a Mavs fan, somebody who loves betting the Mavs, sizable home favorites is just not their spot, and I wouldn't be surprised if they won the game by 8 points. Now, with that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if they won by 8, but they should win it by 15. So with that being said, I'm fading the Atlanta Hawks, the worst ATS team in basketball, and I'm leaning in the direction of my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks. I think we're going to the finals. I do. I really do. I really do. Next game up, we got a playoff game, essentially. We got the Golden State Warriors out on the road facing the Houston Rockets. Warriors 4.5-point road favorites in this one. Warriors, they've been a really good road ATS team this season. We know that. We made a pretty penny betting Golden State on the road this season. They're in the middle of a really nice winning streak. Have kind of put a little distance between them and the Rockets. Here's the thing. Tonight is do or die for the Houston Rockets. It's do or die. They are currently 3 games back of the Golden State Warriors. A loss here puts them 4 games back with like 6 or 7 games to go. Pretty much uncatchable. So this is a must win for the Rockets. They win this game tonight. They're 2 games back with 6 or 7 games to go, and anything can happen in that scenario. So Houston at home, at the crib. One of my favorite spots in the NBA this season has been the bounce-back game at home. That also happens to be a revenge game. And this is a double revenge game at home for the Rockets, who have lost to Golden State both meetings this season, 121-116 back in November on the 20th in Golden State, and 106-95 on the 29th of October in Houston. Now, these 2 games were way earlier in the season, but still, double revenge spot at home at the crib. That also happens to be a revenge game, a motivation game for the Rockets, as this is their season, basically. It's a playoff-style atmosphere here in this one. And I talked about Golden State being solid ATS on the road this season. Well, the Rockets, they are the best home ATS team in the NBA. They're better than the Magic, better than the Thunder, better than the Jazz, better than the Celtics. Number 1 home ATS team in basketball is the Houston Rockets. 26-11-1 against the number thus far this season at home at the crib, covering at a 70% clip at home at the crib. Season on the line, double revenge spot. I have to play the Rockets in this spot. I have to play them. Fading Golden State is not fun. Fading the light-skinned man, especially in this spot in this season, is not fun. But we play spots and situations here on the jam session in this one. is really glaring. I have to play the Rockets here. Last and final game of the night. We got the Denver Chicken Nuggets out on the road facing the Los Angeles Clippers. If you've been watching the jam session for any duration of time this season, then you know where I'm going here. It's fuck the Clippers, respectfully. I'm on the Nuggets here. I do see Murray, Jokic, and Aaron Gordon all game time decision. I expect them to play. Nuggets still have something to play for. They're currently tied exactly same record with the Minnesota Timberwolves, who hold the tiebreaker over the Nuggets. So they're still fighting for that number one seed. And a team like the Nuggets, who have a real home court advantage, that number one seed is humongous for a team like them. We saw it propel them to the finals last year. They need it again this year. We've already heard them come out and say they want it. So I think they come out here tonight and hoop. Of course, Kawhi Leonard out for the Clippers. It's fuck the Clippers, respectfully. Clippers, they're 2 games up on the Mavs for the 4 seed. Like 3.5 up on the other team. So there's not really much the Clippers can do. They're not going to jump the Thunder for the 3 seed. So the Clippers are pretty much in the 4 seed. That's kind of why I think Kawhi's resting right now. It's Nuggets or pass here for me, in all honesty. Nuggets should win this game. They have things to play for here. They are the better basketball team. I expect their stars to play as well. So last and final game of the night, I am on the Denver Chicken Nuggets on TNT, man. That's all I got for y'all, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, man. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Last 3 days have been fairly rough. Y'all know me. I call a spade a spade. I don't lie to you. I don't know reason to. The way we've been running all season, man, you know, there's a heater coming up on the horizon. Hopefully it starts tonight. You can scoop on my NBA play of the day. You can hop on something long-term. Or you can join my all-access club, man. The information for that is in the description below. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. I really, really do, man. I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.